Excuse me. Okay. Hello, hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are tuning in from. How are you doing? Welcome on into the Royal Ascent Saturday weekly event, our EU Open Lobby. We're going to get started very, very soon. We still have some people filing in. Some people are going to be a little bit late. I know we pushed this back, but we are here now, so I'm super, super excited to get this kicked off, quite literally. Trying to think, maybe we could just start off. I was going to just go and kick the ball around a little bit, but we had some other people join, so maybe even a 2v2 to start us off, just get everybody on the field while we wait for a few more people, but we'll see. I want to make sure everything is up and running smoothly first, and then we'll be good to go. But hi, welcome on in. Let's see. To go, but hi. Okay, yep, that's exactly it. The sound check. I've been messing with my mic so much this week, it's ridiculous. Okay. Sorry if that echoes. There. Yeah. Now we have an actual 2v2. Let's see, let's see. We do have enough for a 3v3. Should we just start that off? No, it's already starting. It's fine. Well, we can start off with the 2v2 and then we'll do the next one. Unless Kyle jumps in, if you want to, definitely go for it. And then I'll hop in, but totally up to you. It is a blue mic. It's so nice. The stand that it's sitting on right now is so high. You can now see it in my camera, which prior to this, I think maybe a month or two ago, you wouldn't be able to, but I want to kind of try and bring it back down eventually. Yes, I'm coming, Clarky. Oh my goodness. Alright, and now we have a 3v3. Lobby info is in the Royal Ascent events category, but it's RAE as the user, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 the password. What is save? I always feel bad playing on EU servers because sometimes it lags, so. I got the assist off that, let's go. Okay, I'll take it. HyperX solo cast mic. I've never heard of that. Interesting. Okay. I so wanted it to be Kyle there. Oh, that's so annoying. It's okay. I believe in the team. They got it. What a challenge. Okay. Okay, Ryan. Just got it. Lock in, twin. Well, thanks for stopping in, Phoenix. It was good to see you. Hopefully, we'll see you again in our next stream and all that. But yeah, have a good day. I didn't realize how close the game got. Okay. Nice little warm-up game. Now we can get a couple more people in here. Top tier. Yeah, let's talk about the new quick chats. I mean, what's our favorite one so far? There's like at least 5 new ones. I know in general chat a couple days ago, you know, we were talking about the update and, you know, we got a, what's the word? I don't know. A preview of like what they were gonna be, so we were all kind of excited. There's like the ... Yeah, I thought that one was gonna be my favorite. Not saying that it isn't, but I haven't really tried out the new quick chats, but like there's now like this isn't Rocket League, the ... I've seen Unlucky now. Oh my gosh, there was one used last night and I didn't know that that was one of them. What was it? It was like it was supposed to be a compliment, you know how those go, like the nice bump one, but there's one like that. What's been like your main go-to, or what do we think is gonna be the next like what a save? Because I think they're gonna be, not they, but the community itself. You know how we always use like what a save to be like toxic and stuff like that? Like I want to know what's gonna be like the new what a save. What a clear. Okay, Kyle. Great follow-up. Right now. Possession. Taking it down. The fake. All that defense was right there, though. Unfortunate for him. I'm so happy to see some new people. Or just like new names. Ooh, what a shot. Go Tuba. Alright, we got Tuba with the kickoff. Okay, what an angle. Those kickoffs are always tricky, but there's a will, there's a way, they say. What was that? As a compliment, like as respectfully as possible, what was that? I wish there was like some cool stuff like that in like my casts. That would be crazy work. You know what? Maybe what I have to do is look for some like freestyle things to like go and talk about. I think that would actually really, really help me out too. Or maybe we'll just do like a freestyle up in lobby. Not that we have many freestylers, so it'd be actually a lot cooler to like actually find things that are already happening in that style of Rocket League, but I don't know, maybe I should ask like who or how many freestylers we have in the server. Because I know we've had at least a couple. I was talking to Taz last night. I was playing some casual and a little bit of ranked, and you know how like I don't know if you still can actually now that Bacchus mod is gone, but like you could change the sound on the crossbar, right? So we were talking, and I hope this one lands. But there's this like old trend, kind of sort of like way back in the day, where it was a tune and like the main point was just saying the word sausage, right? It was like a really good beat, kind of like a little like remix freestyle kind of like rap thing, and then after you say like a sentence you just say sausage, and I was like, bro, for whatever reason that's like stuck in my head, but low key if I could change the crossbar sound, it would be that. It would just be the word sausage, and I think that would be so funny. Ooh, what a shot! That was good. I'm so glad that one landed. Defense was right there. Yeah, Tuba almost had that one. Whew. finally a tie ball game. Things are getting interesting. I kind of want to just cut the 7 seconds and push y'all into overtime. I won't, but I want to. Let's see. Can we pull off a kickoff goal? Maybe not. Maybe? No. Oh, the double commit. Okay, we have an overtime anyways. Okay, let's get it. Here we go. Wash taking this kickoff. Kyle on defense. Gets the touch. Oh, what a shutdown on Ryan. Tuba with the pickup now. Okay. Right side push. Center. Defense is on it. Wash now with the touch over to Remix. Offense turning it around. Ryan's there. Second man defense over to third. Third moving downfield. Great 50 back over to Wash. Ryan with the pickup. Okay, offense for the orange team is just like on it. These like rotations, I don't even know. Rotations, positioning, on point. I like that lineup. I think I've only talked about like a line kind of setup for gameplay like once. So that's pretty cool. See it in, not live action, but to see it live. Look at them all like just moving together. I love that formation there. Nice turnaround. Ryan there with the pickup like immediately. It's so much quicker. Back over to Wash. One touch. Offense still pushing forward. Apple getting past Remix. Ryan getting past Tuba. Third man. Great send back. Okay. He's following it. 2v1. Gets the bump. It works. Great shutdown. What a shot, but Apple with the save there. Okay, the clear, the redirect, hello? Whew, that almost made it. Remix with the save though, keeping the game alive. We love to see it. A little bit of a double commit, okay. It might work, it might work. What a save by Ryan. Oh my goodness. Okay, 1v1, great 50. Still active on the offensive side, backboard defense, sending it out. Nice clear. Quickly gets turned around though. Okay, we're moving into the corner, moving back out, down line, opposite corner. Ryan with the take of possession now. Ooh. Kyle with the steal, over to Tuba, off the wall. Ryan with the shot, is it? Oh, it's off. It's off. You can't write this, I swear. Ooh, Tuba with the breakaway, but again, that crossbar. Still just wide of the net. Can the blue team pull this off? They're right there. They've been on defense for quite some time now. Finally, we're seeing a lot more offense coming from them. The tides have turned here, okay? Can they get it? It's another shutdown. Apple on Remix, still just outside the net. Wash with the clear. Great redirect by Apple. Tuba with the turnaround, keeping the offensive pressure alive. Nice little center. No capitalization though. Kyle with the follow-up. Little bump here, there. Wash had a great recovery though. Okay, the shot? That's just in. Washed. Stopping the game. 3:25 on the clock. Wow. I like that goal explosion. Any familiar faces? Yes, yours. But no, we got quite a few. We are seeing Washed. He came last week. We have well, there's a lot of Ryans out there, so I can't say this is the same Ryan. I don't think he was here last week. I'm not too sure. But yeah, but we got Kyle, we got Remix. We know Tuba, he hasn't been here in like quite some time, but like we know him. He's been around. And then Clarky, of course. So yeah, we got quite a few people out here that we know. Plum too. He's out here. We're good. How are you doing? Yes, we do, Sylvie. I back that 100%. Welcome on in, though. What have you been up to today? I feel like this one's gonna be a good one. I want to see the teams real quick. Okay, so we got Apple, Plum, and Ryan. Okay, that's stacked. I don't know about that one, but we got Clarky, Wash, and Remix. So that one's also a pretty good lineup too. Okay, I take back what I said. Some pretty good teams out there. This one should be good. I mean, we got some shots on net. We got some saves. Nobody's scoring just yet. Going towards that minute mark in. Love to see that. I think it's always kind of daunting sometimes, like especially maybe just like open lobbies when like one team already like starts off scoring right away. But I mean, like in that last series we had the blue team scoring like right away, or the orange team, either one, and so it kind of looked like this one's kind of a runaway maybe. But then we had a nice comeback and then in overtime, like hello, so that's exciting. Oh, okay. Of course I remember you, Colive. I actually thought about you a couple weeks ago and I was like, oh yeah, like I should ask Colive this, and then couldn't find you, and I was like, oh well, that's okay. But it's good to see you again. I hope you've been well. Got GC1 and quick. Felt that. That's the joke that I tell Dragon. I'm like, yeah, you hit GC1 one season and then you just quit being a player and now you're a manager. Oh, how long are you going to be streaming? Probably till 6 or later. Okay, bet. I only asked because, like, if I can, I'll definitely try and send the raid your way. Okay, mid-game, we got 1 goal on the board. This is so exciting. OT, I just saw you use the 6-man bot. I love that. Welcome on in, officially. How are you? You're good, you're good. What a flick. He wins the 50! The pass! Oh my goodness. Such a pretty car. If I do say so myself. What do you mean you're handicapped? Oh my goodness, that sucks. It was so weird because I was sanding down like the resin pieces that I have. I'll actually show a couple after this game, but ooh, great follow-up, Washed. Great patience there. But I was sanding down the resin pieces that I made, and I like feel around the edges to like see where it's like, you know, a little higher than like the rest of the level, like the surface. It'd be better when I can show you. Sorry if this doesn't make sense, but anyways. So I just like, I constantly have to feel the edges, right? Make sure it's smooth, all that, the whole 9 yards. And when I was finally done, I realized I had like this slash on my hand. And I was like, where did I get cut from? And like I used scissors once to cut the sandpaper because I have like one big piece of sandpaper, and like I was working on little pieces and I don't need like the whole page of sandpaper, so I just like use scissors once to just cut a small piece out, right? And it literally, my hand slice looks like it could come from scissors, and I'm like, I didn't touch the blades though. There's no way for me to get cut. Like, it wasn't like putting like 2 and 2 together. And so I finally realized, like, me feeling the edges, like I actually cut myself with like the resin pieces. It was crazy. So I have like a little slice on my hand too. I feel your pain. Yeah, my mom's boyfriend. Sometimes we call him stepdad, but you know, either way. He had a little phase of woodwork, so he would do like the carving and stuff like that and shapes, but he then took that and went into like rock work. I don't know what to call that, but like he would like sculpt like shapes and like words in rocks, like just little rocks you'd find on the floor. So I have a couple of those actually. He made like hearts, he made like suns, he put like our names in some of them, and then he would like drill a hole, so then he would tie like twine, that's what it's called, twine. And that way, like, it had like a cute little like add-on to it, almost kind of like a keychain, but not really. So he did that, like, I don't even know how long ago that was, a couple years now. It's been quite some time, and I kind of miss it because in that era of him carving like the rocks, I just got out of my rock painting phase again. So like I was like painting rocks and decorating them for like our backyard and whatnot. I definitely should show those off too, but yeah, so then he kind of started trying to make like rock with like things in them, and then like I could paint them, but we never quite connected the two phases together. So we just have some like plain rocks with shapes in them, and it's still pretty cool, don't get me wrong. It was just not what we had kind of wanted. But now I'm in my resin era, so you know. I don't think I've actually, no, I did. I went into the media share, and I know I showed off like the candle holders that I made, right? So like I did show off like these. I'm hoping these can be seen on stream. So like that, but one thing that I did do for my mom is we still have some flowers from my dad's like funeral or like celebration of life, memorial, whatever you want to call it. So I took some of those and I put them in a heart shape for her. So it's like a centerpiece rose, and then like I put like the white baby breath around it. And I'm not so much of a fan of the front. I really like the back, but the sandpaper really scratched it. However, I just got polished yesterday, so now I can clean up the scratch marks. But I really like the back side more than I like the front of this piece. But this is just my first practice for my mom, so I did a little memorial for her with my dad's stuff. So that's what I've been working on. I got like the little slice on my hand here from like all these other pieces that I've done. This one was just for fun. I've made like a little pyramid. She's cute or whatever. Let me get into spectate mode for y'all. But I have a pyramid, and then I actually made a couple of these. This one was my first one. I wanted to put like the flower like right in the center, but it was my first time, didn't know how to do that, so it didn't really come out how I wanted it to, which is like super unfortunate. But I made this one, which is a lot cooler, and it's just like a bunch of flowers kind of like floating. Hopefully you can kind of see that one a little bit better. But like, you know, so I have like a couple of those, couple candle holders. This one was supposed to be my favorite, but I'm actually like kind of sad. So I got flowers, and one of them had like a really pretty lily, and I tried to save the lily, and so I wanted it front and center, but then all the flowers kind of like fell in front of it. So, you know, it's kind of hard with the ring light as well, so sorry about that. But the backside looks so cool. I think I like this backside more than the front side, even though the point of this one was supposed to be the front, but it's fine. And then this is my biggest piece yet. Oh my god. This will be the last one I share, I promise, and then I'm out of your hair. But this is the biggest piece that I have made so far. The backside just looked really cool. I kind of just put some like leaves together. And I wasn't really concerned with like the front of it. I don't know why, but it actually came out really, really nice. I used like an almost unfolded lily at the top here, and then I got these really pretty purple flowers, and I just kind of put that in the corner, and I sprinkled in some like petals from like all the other flowers that I got, just to kind of like memorialize all the different kinds of flowers that came in this like really pretty bouquet that I had. So yeah, I put it in like the biggest piece I've made so far. It is so heavy, it's ridiculous. But all these got sanded basically yesterday, and so they're all smooth and like level, and like this is basically what I was doing the entire time, like just feeling the edges, making sure it was all like one simple level, and they're good to go. And now they're like officially like cured, so I don't have to worry about that. And now I can polish them, and they'll be so much cleaner, which is very, very, very exciting. You know what I just realized? Clarky changed his Christmas card, but he didn't change his like Christmas like title and gamer tag. That's gonna have to update too. Unless he's gonna keep it, but just, I don't know, to keep on theme, I guess. You trust me to make jewelry for you? Honestly, I mean, I designed my royalty wristbands, and those have been up for sale, so I think I could do jewelry. I think that'd be really cute. I don't know. I would for you. Let me put it like that. I would for you. I am not confident in myself to do that, but I definitely would try. Specifically just for you. Thanks, Colin. I hope to see you again soon. Good luck with your stream, and if I do see you up and live, then I'll try and send the raid over. But good to see ya. We'll see you next time. Sophie, that would be so cool. I'm just now reading the I want to carve a sleep token logo in it with the letters matching Royal Ascent. And honestly, OT, I think if we were able to get him a boulder, he might be able to. I don't know though, because like I said, like the whole like rock shaving thing, I guess is what you call it, was years ago, and this past year he's gone through like 2 or 3 surgeries. He did 2 surgeries, and then he has a 3rd one coming up. So he's not really in the same condition that he was, unfortunately. So I don't know how easy it would be. He had a full knee replacement, so like his whole knee's like not his. It's all like metal and stuff, and he struggles to get around a little bit. Unfortunate, but you know, that's just what it is. But like, in a sense, I would kind of want to find like some sort of hobby that he can do that's like easy and fun for him, you know, like nothing that, and that's kind of hard, you know, nothing that'll like require like standing, you know what I mean, or like maybe sitting, but then I know, you know, like crafts and hobbies can like make a mess, so then that kind of like, unless maybe he just does it outside, and he can just sit outside, which would be cool, and then we can... It depends what it is, you know, maybe it won't make a mess, who knows, you know, or we'll get some sort of cool setup, but I would want to find something for him to do. I mean, he still cooks and stuff, so, like, he really, really enjoys that, but, again, like, that's, like, standing, and that's kind of getting rough for him, too, so... I don't know, something to fill his time. Or, like, something for him to do with the baby, you know? I say baby, but oh my goodness, you guys, he's gonna be 3 in a couple weeks. Ugh, I'm dying. My mom heart is dying. I can't believe he'll be 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 2.5 weeks. Crazy work. I'm not okay. It's fine though. You need those to walk. I'm dead. Oh, see, you're so bad. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him that. I know the baby's not so baby anymore. He plays Rocket League now. He literally can ask to play Rocket League. He'll be like, play Rocket League? And it's so freaking cute. Oh my goodness. I'm like, yes, you little SSL. Come on, let's go. Get on the field. Sometimes. I've been saying no a lot more, but I think there's a clip going out from him like just like drifting, and I'm just like, brother, why are you so good at this? Alrighty, GG's Remix, GG's Ryan, thanks for coming out. We still have a few people, so we can still keep this up and running, which is exciting, but GG's, you guys. I'll hop in for a game or 2. Yes, Rex, let's get it. Your mom would defend me. Facts. Yeah. She would. She'd laugh. She'd entertain it. Low-key. Yes, get Plum on the field. Let's go. I like this new hobby of mine though. Like this whole resin thing, I never thought about it. I never thought like I'd get into something like this. You know, so like now that I am, it's a lot of fun. Cause like I've always been like pretty artsy. You know, like I've always made things like I drew up a book, so I have like this cute little book. Actually some of the decorations from, what year was it? I think it was 2024. So, you know my backgrounds? Some pieces in my background from 2024 were handmade or painted pieces of my own art. Like I have a sign and I drew that, and it's like best duo, and it's got 2 little hearts on it. The Just a Silver sign, I painted that, and that took me like 2 weeks because the paint was so thin. And it was on glass, and I was like painting the glass, so I have it all silver, and then I had to wait for that to dry, and I had to do layer by layer, like, so I had to wait for it to dry, and then paint it some more, and then let it dry, and paint it some more, you know what I mean? So the Just a Silver sign is a hand painted thing by me. That's a little woodwork glass thing that I did. What else did I put in my background? But there have been like little like hidden pieces of like my own art in the backgrounds in prior years. So I had a peace sign, and that like I bought it and it was just like plain wood, you know what I mean, but like I painted that and I did that, so not as much like creativity there, but I still took the time and painted that in 4 different colors and mixed it to like be on theme. So now it's like I have this resin stuff, and it's so much fun. Does it resonate with you? I think so. Low key. It sounds good. So yeah. Royals resin. That, oh my gosh, I remember when I first showed off like my first few pieces to the server, and they're like, oh my god, I've had people like, oh, are you gonna sell it? And I'm like, I'm not good enough to sell it, and I wasn't really trying to make this like a business thing, you know what I mean? Like I was just preserving flowers, not only that I liked, because like I said, like I had got sent flowers and I wanted to keep them. So like that was like my main goal, and that's what like started me here, right? But then my mom was like, can you do that with your dad's stuff and like put them in resin pieces? And so that's what like furthered me into like this whole resin hobby. And so like I've just been doing like little family things, because like there's a lot of mistakes on them, and I'm like learning every single time, and I'm just not happy with it. I don't know if that's fair though, because I feel like I'm never happy with my work, because I always am like, I'm that person that's like, no, I can do this better. No, I can do that better. Okay, now that it's better, I can do it better, you know? So it's like, I don't know if I'll ever be happy with like my pieces of work, but yeah. But if I were to sell them, if I were to get to a point, I probably won't. Low key, I probably would do this for free. Like, maybe. But Royals resin. That's top tier. Thanks for that idea, OT. I guess maybe if I were to like do something for somebody else, I'd want to do smaller pieces. So I feel like there's like less room for mistakes there. Maybe not. I don't know. Resin is pretty easy. It's not like the most complicated thing. I don't know. Like I said, haven't thought about it. And I probably won't, so. But like good Christmas gifts. I've been thinking about that. Low key. Like, oh, I could just like put a couple little like pieces together and then like hand them out for like Christmas to the neighbors. Cause like sometimes, not sometimes, every year we'll go and get like a box of like chocolates or something, or like something Christmas related, and we'll send them to like our friend neighbors that we're friends with. I don't know why that was backwards. So we'll do that. So I'm like, you know, there's only like 4 neighbors or 3 that we do that with. So I'm like, I could do 3 little resin pieces, and then they kind of just have something. And then I was talking about this because I was saying that I could get like Christmas themed things, and like instead of like flowers, like I could do like a plastic little reindeer or something, and like I can add in like glitter or like, you know, just like red and green theme of things. No, it's okay. Olive had to go anyways. They were one of the chatters. I don't know where Sylvie is. Sylvie left me. That's fine. This is a high-scoring game. Oops. The stream paused on my end. Whack. That was a good turnaround. Okay, we got a little bump attempt. That was good. I'm gonna send a video to my friend. But hi, we are live on Burleson Esports. I just wanted to say hi, send you a little video. We got a 4-4 game with just about 15 seconds remaining. The teams are popping off. Players are playing today. It's looking so good out here. Let's see, are we gonna see an overtime? You get to watch the stream actual like live. This is crazy. One more shot? Ooh, okay. Overtime it is. Anyways, I just wanted to say hi and yeah, bring you to our live stream. Oh, they said they love the fit. Thanks. I only got dressed for stream. That's like the only reason. It was so funny. Yesterday I as you guys saw if you were in my live stream, but like I was in a dress, I did my makeup, I did my hair, and I love when my family does this. They're like, wait, where are you going? Why are you all dressed up? And I'm like, I'm going live. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I don't go out. Like, hello? So it's really funny. I love every time they ask me, like, they are just, I don't know if they're not used to it or they just expect me to have a social life or something. I don't know, but, and then yesterday on my Instagram story, I posted a video. I was in my brother's room and I was waiting on him. And so I was taking a video of myself, and I'm like, oh, waiting on him, you know, whatever. And somebody had texted me, and they're like, hey, like, have fun tonight, go enjoy yourself. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to the store. I need to go pick up some waffles. Like, oh my goodness, I love those moments. It's okay. Maybe we'll find some, That's the hard part. Because if I try and find streamer friends, they're all just gonna be streaming, so they don't go out, they don't hang out. Like, we'd be hanging out virtually. And, like, that's cool, don't get me wrong. I'd love that. But, like, if you are, like, 5-10 minutes down the street from me, why are we not hanging out? Like, at least once a month. Please. If I can get out of the house once a month, I think that would change my life forever. That's why I enjoy going to the store. I'm like, at least I get out of the house for like 20 minutes. I'm okay with that. I can play music, have a little bit of alone time away from the house, and it's like a little bit of a reset, you know? I get to see the sun. That's one thing that we did talk about on the podcast, though. I'm gonna plug that in here, actually. Yeah, go check out the 99% podcast. Episode 2 has a lot of conversation about, you know, social relationships, parasocial relationships, the whole 9 yards. We talk about, you know, like the connection between people, how we connect, and how it's so much different, you know, from 2019 to 2026, and just how people are, you know. So it's a pretty cool topic, and little hint here, we are going to be having an episode 3 very, very soon. I am in works with that, so I'm super excited to get that out. But yeah, go check out the 99% podcast on YouTube. Top tier podcast. How many people do we have? Okay, this is our last 3. Not our last game, just our last few people, it seems like. So maybe they'll do one more after this. Maybe not. We'll see. Hopefully they do. Let me mute real quick. Wait, I just realized the time on this game, and as I say that, we have a score, but we have only 1:19 remaining, and we just had our first goal of the game. How crazy is that? Is the other dog out?
My door's open.
Oh, we can't do two separate ones. I have to get them all the same. What is this? Well, actually, if I get them both, then I could just take one off of one and one off the other. And switch them. Kinda, sorta. Okay, we'll see how that goes. It is what it is, right? Right. It is what it is until it isn't. I think my order's done. Here you go. Okay. Thank you.
Oink.
You said that right as it went off the backboard. Yeah.
Chocolate that.
Ooh, okay. Second one. Nice. Let me go into chat real quick. Let's see. Can we pull one more game from these players? Let's see. Can it happen? I got one, yeah. Okay. 4 out of 6 ready. Oh my gosh, no. GG's. Okay, I guess I will be ending in the match. Here we go. Okay, I'll wait for OT. No, go in there, Plum. Go in there, Plum. Go. Yes. Okay, perfect. Great. And then when OT gets back, I guess we can change it to a 3v3. But anyways, welcome on in, Dragon. This is probably maybe our last game of the EU Open lobby. As you know, Royal Ascent hosts weekly events, and this is our Saturday event. It's an EU Open lobby. So yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, chilling here. You missed a lot, but you know, it's fine. I hope you had a good day anyways. What's the name and pass? It's RAE for the user, RAE, and then 123 for the password. I mean, if you want, Dragon, you can hop in the last game when OT gets back. I just wanted one more game to kind of wrap things up, go over any announcements and stuff like that, so... The one game where we can be on a... It's okay. It's just an open lobby. It's just a hangout. You don't gotta go full SSL on these people, you know? Give them a break. They've been out here for like an hour already, so, you know, they're probably tired. And, you know, it's getting pretty late for, Actually, no, it's not. It's only, what, like 9:30, I think? So, kind of getting late, not really, and it's a Saturday, so, you know, they're chilling. They're fine. It's not. But... It's so weird. Okay, here's one thing we have not talked about. This time change, right? For those of you who don't know, I'm in North America. So, we had a time change. I know Europe's coming up on theirs in a couple weeks, but like, we're now 7 hours apart, not 8 hours apart, because it's not just North America. It's the fact that I am on the furthest part of the country, and I'm the furthest time zone, I swear. Well, one of the furthest. I gotta count Hawaii. But besides Hawaii, I'm in the furthest time zone, like, from Europe times. So the week of the time change really messed with all of my casts because it went from 8 hours to 7, right? And then it doesn't help that they also don't, they use a 24-hour clock, and we typically don't. I typically don't. It's more of a choice out here rather than just something normal for you guys, right? So not only did I have to do like the time change, but then I have to do the time zones because there's GMT and CET, and then on top of that, it's a 24-hour versus a 12-hour clock. So sometimes they give me times in 12-hour, and sometimes it's 24. And with 24, I have to translate that as well. So it's just been a struggle the last couple weeks. I say week, actually. Now I'm like, okay, better with it, and I have found solutions to my problems here. But like that first week that this time change hit threw me for a loop. And I'm still kind of adjusting to it. And by the time that I'm going to get adjusted to it, we're going to go back to an 8-hour time difference again. So everything's going to be back to normal. And I just, oh, it's a headache. It really is. Like, I thought I was super late today. I was like, oh my gosh. I woke up at, I think it was like 12 or something, right? And in my calendar, it's set for 11 in the morning that, like, I'm supposed to be here live streaming, having the EU open lobby. But that's for it to happen, I think, at 7 p.m. And thankfully, this week was 8 p.m. So by the time that I had like woken up, it was like 6 minutes till. And then I just kind of pushed it back 30 minutes. And this is the turnout. It's still really good, don't get me wrong. But like, I thought I was super, super late and I missed the event. And like, I was so thrown off. It was so bad this morning. I'm sorry, OT. I'm just now seeing this. Actually, I don't even think I have you on this account. The information is it's in the category. It's in the Royal Ascent category. Yeah, if you guys want to go hop on there afterwards. I know we'll probably have a couple people leaving. I'll leave the lobby up though, so that way you guys can, I don't know, go mess around on the field for a little bit. I just got pinged. Are you good for today? I can't tell if I'm on a... I think I am. I want to go back to director cam. Nope, I think that was... Okay. GG's, GG's. If you have to head out, feel free to do so. If not, and you want to, like, continue playing, feel free to stay. That dragon get opposite of me. I love that. Picking teams, picking sides. I feel like this one I can actually hang out on cam. I'm like talking a lot and then I talk with my hands, but then I feel ridiculous talking with my hands. Cause like my ring light stayed on, so it's like I'm still talking to you, right? But like I'm not on cam, so I'm like, I'm doing all this extra stuff for nothing, but here we are. I'm gonna take over the stream. I'm glad it's still going. Like, I like this. I like that we have this. This is great. But anyways. What a 50. Dragon with the demo. You still want him on the opposite side, OT? Ooh. That would have been such a good touch right there. Oh, that one is. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's just me being used to like this perspective all the time, like being a caster and all, like this is all I see of Rocket League, and it's so entertaining. I don't know if like you guys get like the same feel from like watching Rocket League, but like I don't know, in a weirdly like satisfying, not satisfying way, but like still really, really like exciting way. I love watching Rocket League like this. And it's so funny that like over on my other channel, you know, like I used to play like a variety of games, and Rocket League was one of the ones that like took me off after like a couple years of like playing all these different games. And like, you know, once Rocket League actually started letting us stream the game again, because that's why I had stopped playing Rocket League, because I couldn't stream it for some reason. And I don't know if anybody else had that like problem or what was going on with that. I didn't really like research it. But once it started letting us stream it again and it took off, that's all I would really do. Like I would just play Rocket League, right? And I could do it on stream and it was super fun. And like I have these clips and these VODs from years ago, and it's so bad. Like it is so bad. I don't know what I was thinking or what I was doing, clearly, or why those kinds of videos took off. But what a save! Oh my goodness, what a save! But just looking back, it's like I used to play Rocket League on stream, no problem. We'd go out there, we'd have a fun time, like there was no pressure on me, right? But like nowadays, if I play Rocket League on stream, I get so nervous. Like that's one of the reasons why like I haven't competed, you know? Or like I didn't really do leagues, especially, or like knowing that we would get our games casted. It like, I know some people absolutely love getting casted and streamed, you know, while they play Rocket League and stuff like that. I'm the complete opposite, and I think that's so ironic because of like how all of this started anyways. Like I used to be able to do it, no problem. Why do I get nervous now? No idea, but it just, I can't do it. That was a great save, OT. Let's see what Plum does. Nice little pass. Okay, okay. Oh, now you're here, Endeavor. Everybody's coming in at the end, but it's okay. Right? Like, I don't know. Just watching Rock, and I think it's because, like, there's just some really cool things that, like, you can do out there. Or just the way that they make it look so easy, you know? I don't want to say easy, but, like, smooth. Just like how smooth the car movements and control can really be is top tier. Oh, that was a good shot, Plum. Great save. I don't know. Oh, that's all good. I'm completely messing with you, Endeavor. Do what you gotta do. We all have lives. You're chilling. What did you get, though? The pass. All these games have been super close. Like, not thinking about it, the last, like, 3 games or so, they've all been like this. It's like the last, like, minute or so, we get goals. Burger King? Okay, okay. So I took a video of like the live stream and I sent it to my friend. He's in the Netherlands. And so I forget what video we became friends off of, but we met on Instagram, right? Because he left a comment on one of my like videos. And so I sent him a video of like the last few seconds of one of the matches, and then we went into overtime, and I was kind of like describing it to him, and he goes, "That's so cool. I don't understand Rocket League. Like, it's so skillful, it's crazy, but it looks good." Oh, I love that. I got a Texas double from there with a grape Sprite. I have not heard anybody get a grape Sprite in years. There's only one person that I have met in my life that gets a grape Sprite. That's crazy. Sounds like how we met. Basically, I meet a lot of people through like Instagram, kinda sorta. And that's like the one thing that I love. Like, thanks, I'll get in a sec. That's the one thing that I love about the internet, kind of sorta in a way, where like it's as simple as leaving a comment on a reel and then just replying and then keeping the conversation going, and then you guys can just like be friends off of that. You know what I mean? Like, in a sense, like, yeah, Endeavor's right. That's how we met. Where like we met through Instagram. You know, we talked about, you know, Rocket League, whatever, and then I brought him over into Royal Ascent, and now he's, like, one of the top managers in the server. And, like, that was not the plan, ever. Hold on, this is loud. Okay, sorry, that was, like, super loud. So sorry for any earphone users, but, yeah, so, like, it's never the plan to, like, bring people over and, like, put them to work, if you will, but, like, it's just the fact of, like, he enjoyed his time here, we enjoyed his company, and then it all just kind of worked out, or, like, even just with, like, my friend from the Netherlands, it's like, no, we're, like, best friends, we talk almost, like, every day, we do, like, our little, like, daily updates, because he's, when times are normal, he's 9 hours ahead of me, and then, like, he's also a dad. And, so, like, he has, like, his life things going on with his kiddo, and then, like, obviously, like, I have mine, and the org, and things like that, so, like, we're both, like, super busy, but it's just the fact of, like, it just takes one comment, and then, like, you guys are, like, besties, and, like, I tell him, like, so much, all the time, like, we have tea time all the time, it's so much fun, but... What is grape Sprite? It is a Sprite with, like, grape syrup in it, and it's grape Sprite. Basically, it's like cherry Coke. Like, yes, there is like cherry Coke actual like branding and it's mixed in, but some places, I'm pretty sure it's Jack in the Box. I don't know if you guys have it. I know some North American places don't have that, which is like crazy to me. But they'll actually take like soda, and then you actually take like syrup that you would use like in a coffee or like in like snow cones, and then you just add it into there and it's like cherry Coke. You know what I mean? I had to do that at one of my other jobs when I was working like fast food, and we would just like add like syrups into stuff and like call it what it was. So like technically, yeah, it's a cherry Sprite or cherry Coke, whatever, right? But it's not the cherry Coke that you're used to. It's just like an added syrup. It's pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure Sprite does have an actual flavor though. So it might not be like that, but at the end of the day, it's all the same. Yeah, there you go. It's some sort of grape mix in there. I don't know. Me with grape flavorings, I can't do it. Like any grape candy, not for me. Like I will happily give those away. Like I can't do it. Can't do grape juice really. Like I'll try, I'll do a little, but like it's not for me. But like the fruit, grapes, I can do those. That's fine. Especially the green ones, top tier. If it's grape flavored though, no chance. Same with like watermelon. Even the fruit of watermelon, I'm like iffy on. Like it's 50-50. Sometimes I can do it, other times I just try and stay away from it. I'm just not a fan. Watermelon flavored stuff, it's like, you know, same thing with the fruit. I can, but if I don't have to, I would prefer not to, kind of, sort of. No hate on it. It is good, but it's just, I don't know, not my forte. And then, same with orange. I can do orange flavored candies, but like, again, in a very limited amount, and if I cannot, I won't. It's only with Sour Patch Kids, right? If you know what those are. I color sort like the candies, right? So that way I can eat like my least favorite to like my most favorite. And orange is always on the bottom of the list when it comes to that candy. So I'll put them all in one pile, and then I have to see how many there are. And if there's too much, then I'll have to discard like the pile, but I still try and take like a few. That way it's not completely wasted, and then I can just be like, okay, I won't feel as bad, you know, because I did take some and I'm not throwing them all away if I have to throw them away. But yeah. Like, it's a very, very limited amount when it comes to just orange. I had root beer the other day! Oh my goodness, where did I go? I think it was Jack in the Box. But, like, their lemonade, like, this one particular Jack in the Box, it's, like, right around the corner from my house, right? So, super close, super convenient, so I don't need to go to, like, any other Jack in the Box, right? I don't need to. But, the past few times that I've been, I get their lemonade, it's always just been like lemon water, basically. Like, I don't know why their lemonade is never working. So like I stopped getting that. But like the Sprite is just like too much for me, and it never really tastes like Sprite. Like there's not enough syrup in it. I don't know. It does not taste good. And then like I don't like any of their dark sodas there. Like those taste off-brand too. Like the Dr. Pepper tastes like the Mr. Pibb, to where it's like it has the factors of Dr. Pepper, but it's not quite on point, right? So I just try and avoid all drinks from there. But I had not tried their root beer, and that one actually hit. So I actually had that a couple days ago because I need to know what drink I can get from there, because I'm so tired of getting lemon water and basically just like wasting money on that. But that one hit. I can agree with that. Welcome on in, Maj. Thanks for the raid. I'm sorry if the grape and the orange candy flavored conversation offended anybody. I know it's a best of 3, but I don't remember who won last time. Was it Plum's team? Probably. It's okay. I'm on my last little bit of coffee. Just got OBS fixed today. That's cool. That's good. Same, OT, same. I don't know what that last chat said. Oopsies. Perfect time for the server to crash, am I right? Great way to end the stream. But I guess we will be heading out. You guys definitely go play some Rocket League now that our NA people are coming on in here. Aw, Modge. Oh, we can raid over to Dragon King. Okay, so we can raid to Dragon King. We'll go do that. But any last second announcements really, really quick because we've had some big changes in the org. So I just want to put those out there. Next week, we are still having our weekly Friday and actually... No, yeah, we are. We're having our weekly Friday and Saturday events. So Friday is our NA 6-mans, and that will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Saturday, 8 p.m. GMT, 9 p.m. CET on Saturday for another EU Open Lobby. However, I will not be here in this spot. We are going to be having our new events manager officially. She's going to be out here on the field with you guys, hosting the lobbies, chatting along with you guys. Of course, I'm going to be there in chat. Okay, I'll still be here, but you're not going to see me on stream. We're going to have somebody new, and I'm super, super excited to bring her along. So I hope you guys are going to be there, participate in the events that we have going on, and welcome her in properly to our social media platforms. She has been posting on our Instagrams every day, except weekends. But yeah, so if you don't follow us on Instagram, make sure to go do that. Go respond to all of our new posts that have been going up every day. I'll be sprinkling in some clips and whatnot, so definitely go check us out on Instagram. All of our VODs as well will be transferring over to YouTube very, very soon, now that we officially have this going on. So this one's gonna be on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. But yeah, go leave a follow there as well. And of course here, because this is the main stream where we cast all of our matches, we have our RLCS runs when we do, all of our events and whatnot. So yeah, that's super, super exciting. It's okay. I got it. So don't worry about the raid. I'll see about it. Other than that, I think that's everything. I know she is planning on having an event around the 20th, so next Friday, Saturday area as well. So make sure to keep a lookout for that. But if you are new here, if you're just joining us, make sure to hop in the Discord server. We would love to have you. We are on our way to 500 members, which is super, super exciting, as we have all new events, open lobbies, all these new channels coming out, and so much more to come. That is a little bit more behind the scenes for now, but yeah, definitely join us there, as we are very, very active, and I love to see it. Everybody is so happy there, so top tier. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream. Thank you everybody for coming out, whether you were playing, chatting, just lurking, the whole 9 yards. We appreciate it, and we hope to see you again next time. As of right now, the next scheduled stream is gonna be that next Friday NA 6-mans event. But if anything else is coming up, I'm trying to think. If anything else comes up, it will get announced in the Discord server and possibly Instagram as well. We have a couple of teams playing tomorrow. We have Calculated Chaos. They're going to be playing. We're going to see if we can get them on live stream, so we might actually be live tomorrow. But if not, then we'll see you again next Friday for our 6-mans event. But until then, take care, you guys. Again, thank you for coming out. We're going to go check out Dragon and his stream. Hopefully he's up and running. There we go. Alright, let's get this raid started. That's right, coming to the server. It's a party every day, I swear. Until then, take care. You guys already know the deal. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay royal.